Hey, what's up, guys? Um, we have all this area cleared out. We have a working iron golem farm now, and I'll probably explain it as I'm flying over, but just to recap here real quick, as I eat carrots. Oh, good lord. Okay, so this dirt path is going to be the border for this giant build, which we will not finish in this episode because this is massive. I need to do a resource gathering episode to even do this. But I plan on making my own cliffs, kind of overhang cliffs, and making it more of a circle U horseshoe shape in on both of these. Um, and the center of this will be the iron golem farm. And then I plan on having a not villager breeder. We need that further away from the iron golem farm, I'm sure. But a like a trading hall system is going to be along in here somewhere. Then obviously, since I don't have spawn chunks, um, down here is going to be my new AFK spot. Set up an AFK fishing farm, got the chest all set up. This iron golem farm is actually doing pretty good. I mean, 55 blocks plus whatever I have in there. So, I like it. This is going to be a staircase just to lead downwards. Um, I think I want to keep these cages and I want to capture another zombie and keep them in the design of the giant hall here. But we'll see if I can accomplish that. I'm not exactly sure what type of building this will be, um, because I can't really use this as a castle up here. That wouldn't make much sense compared to the shrine in the village. Um, Still deciding. I think I might just try to make this look like it's an ancient temple type, like an ancient Oriental type temple, and this is their ancient technology is to make um, iron golems. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll come up with something for that. I use dirt mainly just because I have a lot of dirt from clearing out, and I just put down an outline. This is nothing permanent, but I like the rough shape that this is going to end up being. Um, but I don't have a color palette for you guys yet. I'll have to do some fiddling around with that and come up with one. Main part is Iron Golem Farm is complete, and then um, also that. Okay, 16. Where's the rest of my slabs? Are they in here? Yeah. Okay. The main thing is I need to make this so that I'm not going to die if I AFK here. So let's just cover this up real quick. Okay, I can still jump. Okay, and then I need to bring this up one question mark? Or is half enough? Okay, half is still enough. Bring it up another. Okay, so if we just block this off, block that off, get rid of this. Okay, do that. And I know I have a spare door in here of some sort. Once again, this is completely temporary. It's just so that I can AFK here without mobs wrecking me. For the fish farm and for that. Okay, this took actually a lot longer than I thought it would. I don't know if I'll show it, depends how time for the video ends up. But I built a different iron golem farm than this design originally, and it didn't work. And as soon as I started tearing it down, it spawned a few iron golems outside of it. So I'm assuming that the main thing that messed with it was how I had the zombies. I made my own little, what I think to be a cool little iron cage for them. Um, and then the villagers weren't seeing him. So then once I tore down part of the cage, then they saw him. But regardless, this is how the farm ended up. It's actually super simple. Um, I don't know who originally made this. I just took it off the Minecraft survival guide. But you have a bed, bed, and a bed, which is the same as our design. One block underneath for him to stand on with a trapdoor on top of the block, and it's waterlogged. You have a workbench with a solid block and a slab. You have another workbench right on top of this bed. You go out 2 slabs, one over. On that slab, you put carpet on top of it, and then you have a trap door, and then you have a workbed on the other side, and then you put torches on both workbenches, and then a slab if you were to put it on top of the torch and then over, keeps them from jumping as high, makes the farm a little bit more consistent. And then 5 blocks out from the base of the further bed sticking out that way, you have the cauldron. Other 5, you have the other bed. Same exact setup. And then up top, you just have a 5x5 area, water source block right in the middle, fences on the side, fence gates that way. If you want a step-by-step video, I recommend watching the survival guide. That's where I watched it from. It's very easy to follow. Um, but this is our working iron farm. It should work for a while now. Sorry about the phone there, guys. Let me mute that real quick. Okay. So this is going to be a massive building, and it has to be, because I need to make sure that there's no solid blocks where they iron golems can spawn. So the roof has to be very high up there, which is why I went for such a big structure. I think also like 5 blocks out from the sides here, I'm going to have like a awning type situation where it'll be a building with a hall, and that will go up like maybe 10 to 15 blocks. So a little bit taller than this, like maybe there. And then from here, we'll start the walls over to the real, like inside of the building, I guess, is my thought process right now. But that is this done. Um, I also died for the first time doing this project, the Iron Golem Farm one. Um, I died from, like, I was fighting mobs, right? Fighting, and I slept in my bed. I got out, and I had like 2 hearts, and a zombie caught me on fire. And I sprinted over real quick, and I died right before landing in the water. So that was my first death. And then that zombie happened to break my armor, or my chest plate and my helmet, and then from there I just died quite a bit more from stupid things like creepers and skeletons and zombies. And a few times from iron golems just by punching them when I was mining out this area to make them follow me into the pit. Um, so first deaths, I'm just going to say 10 of them, I don't know, have been met, which sucks because I was doing so good at surviving. Um, it was boosting my confidence. Like I was like, I can start a hardcore world, right? Do this project, die 10 times over nothing. But that is, oh, there's invisible blocks there. I need to log out. I didn't want to log out and log back in because then I would have to sign back into my other profile. So I have 2 Minecraft accounts. So I simply go on my main one. Well, I open my other profile first, so OBS is recording that one. Open up this, sign into Minecraft, open it up again on this, open up the world, open landline, turn all visitors onto spectator mode, and that's how I got the flying view. I definitely need to work on positioning and all that. This is my first time using it, so I haven't edited any of the video yet, so we'll just see how that goes. But what do I want to work on today? So we got the Iron Golem farm done, but I feel like that's not enough, especially because I won't show you guys a lot of that. That's just going to be sped up. Let's work on getting our enchantment table into... I don't have resources, which is the problem, because I want to start over here. But, like, I have oak wood, a little bit of jungle wood, and spruce wood. I don't have dark oak. I don't really have birch. I have a little bit of birch. Um, this is also a pretty big building, so I don't want to work on this yet. What else can we do? I'll be back with you guys when I think of something. Hey guys, so, ooh, excuse me there. Have a little bit of the hiccups now. This is going to be my setup. Just a bow, sword, food. Ooh, excuse me again. Golden apple in case I need it. Um, plate set on the wall there. Let's fix that. And here we go. Let's spawn in the wither. Ooh, sorry again. So first we gotta wait and let him explode, because we can't do anything to him right now. At least I don't think you can. Excuse me. And then he ended up hitting me, but we used our bow for about the first half of it. Then he puts up a shield right after this one. Yep. So now arrows just bounce back, won't do anything to him. So then we came in with our sword, which is a smite 5, which really does help with this. Now to get the wither skulls, with looting 3 normally you don't have to do more than 40 wither skeletons, excuse me again. But I stopped counting after I killed 130 wither skeletons, so I was getting extremely unlucky. Excuse me. And that was quite frustrating. Um, but it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. Let's just light up this area real quick so we don't get mobs spawning down here, because I will have to mine this out. So I purposely put this right in the middle-ish of 4 chunks, excuse me, away from where I dug down. So I dug down in the chunk that is the center-ish of the iron golem farm, and I plan on going 4 chunks in all the directions and mining all of that out for a bigger project. Also, I need stone, so it works perfectly, and in order to do that, I wanted a beacon. Oh, excuse me again. So I am just going to put the beacon up on the surface because I believe it does reach all the way down. If it doesn't, then I can move it. But I'm going to put it up on the surface just because then I don't have to, excuse me, worry about it moving up and down. But I'm just going to give it haste 2. Also, I'll show you my tools in a second here, guys. But excuse me again, sorry. I have gotten almost all of them pretty high up there. So I'm just going to use the water bucket and make my way up. I'll, explore the cave just a little bit here, and we'll see what we got. But I will meet you guys back up at the top, and either I'm going to go over, to the big spruce forest. Ooh, a mine shaft. Let's go. The big spruce forest, or to the other shrine, and we'll do one building at either of those places because we need to. And then that'll be the end of this episode. Also, sorry I forgot I had the chunk borders on. You really don't notice them after you've been playing with them for about 30-40 minutes on. I didn't notice for like another 5 or 10 minutes, but see you guys up at the top wherever we're building with some resources.